Lakshanthi Fernando, and I'm an advocate for women's empowerment and just women having a seat at the table. I think all women have dealt with some degree of sexism at some point in their careers. Sometimes it's very nuanced and sometimes it's very overt. I definitely have dealt with degrees of it in different areas and in different times of my career. But I think that dealing with it is sometimes you need to just tell people that's not okay. Don't speak to me that way, or where is that coming from? Is that because I'm a woman? I've said that overtly to people. But I think that there is a changing landscape. I think there's a changing view and greater sensitivity and greater awareness. And I definitely feel it less now than I did perhaps at the start of my career. And I hope that the world has become a much better place. And I think that in the Me Too age, there's just a level of accountability now that there wasn't perhaps there before. And there's just a greater degree of inclusivity, and more men are involved in standing up for their female colleagues in difficult situations, and I've seen that happen. And some of your greatest supporters are men. I think retaining female talent in private practice is still challenging, and it will continue to be challenging, I think, because of the levels of stress, demands, the business targets, making partnership. That 7 to 12 years mark is around the time you want to make that step up, either to the senior associate counsel or even to partner. And I think there is a greater degree of stress and expectations, and a number of my own friends have left private practice for in-house roles or for other roles. And I'm probably a handful, or one of the handful of women in my batch who are still in private practice. And I think that says a lot. I think it's still a challenge, and I think it's up to us as law firms and as female partners and male partners to recognize talent and support that and progress that and make a concerted effort to ensure women feel empowered and feel supported in their organizations to progress their careers. And sometimes it's about asking the simple questions like, what drives you? What do you want to do? What is it that makes your business case? How can I help you make that business case? And you have to do that to ensure that women can be retained and they can be successful if that's what they want to do. That's the most important thing. Sometimes they don't want partnership. They don't want to be in private practice. They want to move on and do other things. But if they do want that, and you feel that they are talented and they just need more support, then we have a responsibility in our own organizations to support that and to empower that. I'm not an oracle. I mean, I can't tell them exactly what to do, but what has worked for me personally has been having support and having great mentors and surrounding myself with the right people and working in an organization which is a meritocracy, which values talent, which values women, and finding the right place to work, having that support of family and friends and colleagues, but also of mentors, is very important. And I think that's what's really brought me through challenges and difficult periods in my career when I was wondering what should I do next and whether this is the right place to be. It's wonderful to have mentors who've been there, done that, have that experience. And I have a number of mentors, not just one or two, I have a number of mentors, both men and women, who have helped me through that. I wish there was some sort of list which was circulated, this is my mentor, this is the person I can match with. I think there are a number of organizations that are trying to put together or have already put together some type of mentorship network. I think that's really important, but you find your mentors at different stages in your career, and for me, it's come very organically. It hasn't been me seeking out necessarily a mentor, but identifying people that I've worked with who I know will be people I can learn from, I respect, They have a lot of experience, they're willing to share that. And sometimes they don't know themselves that they are being a mentor to me. They're just good people and they want to help you as a person. So I can't say that I've actually actively sought mentors, but I've had the fortune, I think, of being with different people at different stages of my career who have been mentors to me. But they'd probably be surprised that I consider them mentors, because sometimes you don't even realize that you have that type of relationship with someone until someone asks you a question, who are your mentors? Or have you had mentors? And I think, yes, I've actually had the good fortune of having a number of mentors. Keep talking to me is my answer. I mean, there are, women who have come up to me after conferences, and where I've been maybe the only female speaker at this conference in 10 years and things like that. And women have come up to me saying, I'm practicing criminal law, but I really want to do international arbitration, what you spoke about. I said, let's have a coffee the next time I'm in town. I've had women who come up to me after events that we've done about sexual harassment, reaching out to me to have a coffee and then sharing their experiences with me. I keep those coffees going, and that's what I can share, and I'm very happy to share that, because I feel that if someone had shared that with me early in my career, probably wouldn't have made some of the mistakes I made, or I wouldn't have been surprised at some of the challenges I faced if I had that maybe more early on in my career. But it's always important to keep sharing those experiences, because I learn from that as well. So it's a two-way thing.